Howdy folks, this is Vince, just another old guy with the YouTube channel. I got inspired to finally do YouTube after thinking about it for over a year when I watched Silver and Solo's playlist of the process she went through to establish her channel. I've been looking all over the internet. I can't find anything like this. I've come up with this, what I think is a unique idea of how I'm going to do my channel. So, when you watch this, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like in order to support my channel and keep me going. I'm going to try and post one every week, so stay tuned. Now, for Pete's brother's sake, let's just get on with it. I don't like when they keep going on and on and on. Let's just do it. Hey, Charlie, how you doing?
Hey there. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing as well as I deserve, I guess. Can you say hello to my YouTube audience, please?
Hey there, YouTube viewers. It's Charlie here, hanging out with my friend. We're gonna have some fun and come up with some cool ideas for a new YouTube video.
Thanks, Charlie. You're a good friend.
Anytime. So, what kind of video were you thinking about?
Well, like I say, I don't have very many ideas that I really like. I've been thinking all the things I've done in my life, but they're not, I don't know if they're very interesting. Anybody want to hear about them?
That's totally understandable. Doing a whole video on your life might be a lot to cover. Maybe we could focus on one specific event or short time period in your life and make it into a cool story for your viewers.
Okay, like childhood, I grew up on a dead-end street with all my cousins and aunts and uncles. That was a good time in my life.
That sounds like a great time. A childhood on a dead-end street with all your family around. That has a lot of potential for fun stories and memories. Do you remember any specific funny or interesting things that happened back then?
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I don't remember a lot. We had a family reunion recently where they showed a lot of the old videos of when we were children. That was pretty fun. One stands out in my mind was where I playing tetherball with my little sister, and it was funny how determined she was to beat her big brother and how arrogant I seemed to be just by the look on my face during the, like, how dare her try to take on me in a game of tetherball.
That sounds hilarious. It's always fun to look back on old videos and see how much you've changed since then. How about we build the video around that tetherball memory? We could even try to recreate the game for a funny throwback.
That sounds pretty good, but really all I want to do today is brainstorm, come up with some ideas. So we have one idea, and that's a good one, I think. So maybe we could talk about my high school years in Missouri, but I don't remember much from that. So I did serve on submarines 20 years. Would that be interesting?
Your submarine days, that could definitely make for an interesting video. There's a ton of cool stuff you could talk about, like what it was like living in such a small space for so long. Or maybe some of the challenges you faced.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that small, Charlie. It's like living in a house with no windows.
Alright, so maybe we could call this video Trapped Beneath the Waves or something like that. We could start with you describing what it felt like to be on the submarine. Then maybe get into some specific stories or challenges you faced.
You do have the right idea. I don't want it to be a military kind of thing if I did do submarines. We did do a pretty cool rescue, and that's one of the reasons that me and the rest of the people on the scam are connected on Facebook and talked about that a lot. It's kind of like the proudest time of our life in the military, I think.
Alright, so maybe we could call this video the submarine rescue or something like that. We could start with you describing the situation, like what happened, how you felt, and what went through your mind.
That's a thought, and I did write a story about it, and there's a book out on it, so if you don't think it's been overdone, that's an idea too. So let's keep that one in mind, and let's move on to the next thing. See, I did retire at 52. It's pretty early. I don't want to get into the finances of it really, because I'm not really a finance guy. I only recently got into that stuff a little bit. But it was pretty interesting. I retired at 52, moved down to Mexico, and I lived there years, so there's a lot of experience to talk about there. But I don't want to be a travel channel. I think that's overdone. What do you think, Charlie?
Alright, so maybe we could call this video, I think that could be a cool angle, focusing on the unexpected adventure of retiring early and moving to a whole new country. You could talk about the challenges you faced, the amazing things you discovered, and what life's like now that you're back in the States.
That's 3 good ideas. I went through the green card process with my wife. That was a hellacious experience. I could talk about that. I got some knowledge there. Actually, applied for her and did most of the administrative work. But the other idea I was thinking is I was American Legion adjutant for 7 years, and I really loved that job because I was able to help so many people.
So it sounds like you have a lot of options for your YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
It's really just a matter. Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else.
The only other thing I was thinking for an idea would be the experience of moving back to the United States after living abroad for 18, 19 years. So, okay, Charlie, you've been a great help.
That's another interesting angle. Moving back after living abroad for so long could have a whole bunch of ups and downs you could focus on. You could talk about the challenges of adjusting to life back home, or maybe even compare and contrast different cultures.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a lot about moving back to the United States. Almost everything's about leaving or having to move back because of health or something. So that might be a good niche to look into. So we got a good handful of ideas, Charlie. I think that's great. You've been a wonderful help. Such a good friend. I appreciate coming out of your way and stopping by. So you have a great evening at home, and I'll see you tomorrow maybe, huh?
Anytime, man. Sounds like you've got a good starting point for your channel. Let me know if anything else comes up.
Yes, sir. It's been fun. Adios.
Adios. Let me know if anything else comes up.
Of course. Good morning, folks. Vince here. I had so much fun making that last video. I thought I'd share the bloopers with you. They were really the fun part. I hope you get a blast out of them like I did. I think they're pretty funny. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel if you feel like you're supporting me in this endeavor. I appreciate it. That said and done, for peace, brother's sake, let's get on. I'd like introduce you guys to my best friend Charlie here. Say hello, Charlie.
Hey there, Charlie. It's nice to meet you. I'm Gemini, and I'm one of Google's AI assistants.
Oh, that's not going to work, Charlie. You got to be Charlie, not me.
All right, let's try this again. Hey, Charlie, it's me, Gemini. Nice to virtually meet you.
No, Gemini.
What's going on?
Okay, first I'd like to introduce you to my friend Charlie. Say hello to my friends, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. It's nice to meet you. I'm Gemini, and I'm one of Google's AI assistants.
Shit, how's this going to work?
One way to share some memories from your childhood. You could do a whole series of videos talking about different people on the street, games you played, or even some of the crazy stuff you got up to. Learning a new language. That's a good brain workout. And you might surprise yourself with how quickly you pick it up. Or maybe you could try volunteering for a cause you care about. That's a great way to give back and meet new people.
Yeah? Say that again. What did you just say?
I was saying that learning a new language would be a good mental challenge for you, and it might be easier than you think. Or you could try volunteering for a cause that's important to you. What kind of videos do you usually make?
Well, I have only made one so far. It's to make my salad that I've created. But I don't want my channel to be about that. You got any other ideas?
Sure. How about doing a video where you review different salad dressings? You could try a bunch of different ones and see which ones you like the best. Or maybe you could do a video where you teach people how to make a fancy salad presentation. Make salads look really cool for parties and stuff.
No, Charlie, no. That's what I'm saying is I do not want to do another video about salads or anything about salads. I want to come up with a whole different idea.
All right, let's try a different approach then. Can you name a few things you enjoy doing in your free time?
Less usual,
right,
something a little more unusual.
All right, how about this? You could do a series where you try to debunk popular myths or give the real story behind things people believe. Or how about a series where you share lesser-known history facts?
Okay, Charlie, can you say hello to my Facebook friends?
Hey there. Unfortunately, I can't directly access your Facebook to post on your friends' walls.
Nobody asked you to, Charlie. I just wanted you to say hello.
All right. Do you have any ideas in mind already? Or are you starting totally from scratch?
Well, I have a few ideas. but I don't like any of them very much. I'm trying to think of something that would be entertaining to everybody else as well as fun for me to do.
All right, how about this? Let's try coming up with a few ideas together, and then we can bounce them around and see what sounds fun. Does that work?
Should have been ready, Charlie. Sorry, we need to do this again. I wasn't ready.
All right,
So let me get back to you, okay?
all right, sounds good.
Son of a bee. Good morning. If you want to see the actual video of me and Charlie doing the brainstorming for my next idea for video, just click in that video right there. I'm learning, guys.